Comes into left back and joins the 18s for the first time this season. Mills and Kokonki drop out of the squad. In the midfield, both Jim Thwaites and Tyler Fletcher make way for skipper Jacob Devaney and Zach Bauman. And in attack, Bendito Mansato, Amir Bragimov and James Scanlon all keep their places, with Chido Obi Martin leading the line for United. As for the visitors, Leeds United currently sit bottom of the Under-18s Premier League table. However, they currently sit top of Group B in this competition. They have victories over both Tottenham Hotspur and Leicester City heading into this one. Head coach Rob Etherington names 6 changes from their 1-1 draw with Wolves. Into the team comes goalkeeper George Kenyon, defenders Louis Dudley and Joe Billett, and midfielders Alfie Creswell, Reece Chadwick and Josh McDonald.
Bragimov ready and waiting. Chido Obi absolutely gunning for it. Well, he's made his debut on this pitch for Manchester United, scored a 14-minute hat-trick. Adam Lawrence would well, he'd certainly take that again. I'm not sure who wouldn't. It's going to be Harvey Vincent to get us started. Referee blows the whistle. Obi underway. And we are started in the Under-18s Premier League Cup between Manchester United and Leeds United. Long ball downfield, headed back upfield by Danny Armour. Going to be picked up on that right-hand side by Mantato and Kamason. Now back to Munro. Reece Munro's been playing right back last couple of games for Manchester United. Now resumes a more regular right centre-half position, Arthur.
Yeah, and playing it right back, he was getting forward ever so well. Use of the ball was good.
Crossfield ball that time finds only Freddie Lane. Dudley. Back it comes to Pickles. And again to Howard. He's going to return this to the goalkeeper. Manchester United are going to push up the field here and just try and make life a little bit tricky for Leeds to get out from the back. Here comes Chido Obi. James Scanlon's going to put some pressure on as well. Leeds do very well to avoid that press, and Dudley can bring the ball away. Devaney quickly on top of Reece Chadwick. Now this high press of Manchester United, something we're very used to seeing now, does make life really difficult for teams, and United can end up smothering opposition, can't they, Arthur?
Yeah, not letting them out and make them play passes that can be intercepted like we just saw.
Yeah, and a real opportunity here in the penalty area. Cross needs to be a good one. Goes all the way in. Oh, what a finish! Jaden Kamason slides it all the way through. Thought he was going to attempt the cross, and he's tucked it under the goalkeeper. 1-0.
Yeah, there's 2 or 3 red shots in that 6-yard box, hoping for the cross coming in. And Kamason hits that into the 6-yard box, but he's actually finished it off that back post. Keeper probably would thought he's going to possibly save that, but maybe he's expecting the cross as well. Goes with his feet, the keeper, and goes right under him. Great start. It's
a really good cross, isn't it? You're sort of aiming for the back post, and you take your chances, you put it in a high value area, and eventually it comes in off the post. It's actually brilliant from Jaden Kamason, and Manchester United in the lead in just the 2nd minute. Word 2 for the weight of pass from Ibrahimov from midfield after the ball was turned over directly into stride for Kamason. 1-0.
Yeah, winning the ball back and not letting Leeds get over the halfway line, which they'll start doing again now, just putting pressure on them, asking them questions whether they can find a pass or hit long.
That is exactly the start that Leeds United will not have wanted. Vincent. Armour steps in. It's going to go behind for a corner, but does pretty well. Danny Armour gets nice and close and prevents the cross from being put into the penalty area.
Yeah, that's all you can do. Just make sure you don't let that cross go past you. You get a block on it.
It's chilly, it's wet, it's windy, and blocking a cross like that with the inside of your thigh will be a sore one today.
Yeah, we've all done that, and you've got to do it. Take one.
Chadwick with the delivery, headed away at the near post. It's a good clearing header as well. United push out. Chido Obi looks to put some pressure on. That's a lovely turn from Ollie Pickles. He'll try and get away from Kamason. Eventually launched clear by Ibrahimov. Scanlon will chase that all the way back to the goalkeeper.
Stay high and frame behind. Compact sheet. Contact Bendy.
Adam Lawrence urging his players to engage. The nickname Bendy given to Bendito Mantato, in case you're wondering.
Good, go on.
Obi. Keeper does well to get it out to Billet.
Yes, yes.
Oh, it's one back, Ibrahimov. Well, it could have gone absolutely anywhere, couldn't it? Eventually, it does go back to Kenyon, who can get the ball away. And again, Manchester United just making life really difficult for Leeds to get out. That's out of play. Will be a Manchester United throw. Harry Amas was tracking that one backwards.
Yeah, again, the pressure in the middle of the park tells for United there. The over pass comes because they close the midfield player down so quickly.
Absolutely magic start for Manchester United. As Devaney wins that ball in midfield. Not going to be able to keep it in play though. Throw-in is going to be taken by Dudley. Comes skidding off the thigh of Vincent and is tidied up by Zach Baumann. Reece Monroe, who's been wearing the captain's armband in recent games, now gone back to Jacob Devaney. Another good run down the right-hand side, and yeah, that's going to be a foul all day and an early yellow card as well.
Yeah, Mason wasn't in his full stride there, just going to hopefully get to the dead ball line, just taken out.
Well, I think that's Coburn Bird that's got in the book, and well, he's had a bit of a disaster, hasn't he, Coburn Bird, for the opening goal. He's also had a bit of a disaster there because he's sat on a yellow card now for the best part of 90 minutes.
He'll have some defending to do, I would like to think, in the next 85 minutes. So he's got to be careful.
You know what the instruction will be now, Arthur, don't you? And it's just test him. Keep testing him down that right-hand side for Manchester United. Left foot of Harry Amas, potentially. Or a right foot option there for Manchester United as well. And James Scanlon. It's not going to be Scanlon, it is going to be Harry Amas. Bends one into the middle, really good delivery, and it's headed away. He's going to go out for a corner. Lovely bent ball into the penalty area from Harry Amas.
Yeah, and the wind actually accelerating it there, I think, a little bit as well, the way the wind's blowing.
That's a good delivery. Heads went up. It's actually pretty well defended by Leeds in the end. Just got to get something on it to get it out of the penalty area. Scanlon will take the left wing corner.
Back in, Ollie. Back in, Ollie.
Full Gibraltar international now, James Scanlon, and he does whip that one in. Dangerous looking ball too, and Monroe was arriving, got up highest, can't direct the header on goal, and I think he's a little disappointed that he hasn't done.
Yeah, I think he will be. As soon as he jumped there, you can tell he's going to win it. Just got right underneath it.
Well, Jacob Howard and Joe Billett completely lost Reece Monroe there. One back by Devaney. He's found Scanlon. Scanlon goes on the outside, going to try and drill the cross in. As he does so, it just takes a bobble, a deflection, and safely into the hands of George Kenyon.
Yeah, the difficulty the defender has against Scanlon, he can go either way really. Obviously cutting inside on his stronger right foot, but he's quite happy to go to the dead ball line and try and whip a cross in like he did there.
They're going to jump. They're going to swing. Beside them, Bill.
Obi, pressures Scanlon. Also puts a little bit of pressure on the ball. Eventually comes back to Louis Dudley and now to Kenyon. But this is what we talk about, this smothering high press from Manchester United that makes life so difficult for teams that are determined to play out from the back. Mason back to Burn Hughes. They are absolutely wedded, Manchester United, to this playing out from the back. They are so calm in possession in and around their own penalty area.
They're all comfortable with the ball, Liam. Even as when they go further up the pitch, they're all comfortable defensively or attacking. That's why the fullbacks, hopefully we'll see them pushing in again to the middle of the park.
Move together!
Howard comes across to Billet. Billet with limited options forward. Again, Bendito Mantato being encouraged forwards by Adam Lawrence. Leeds forced to go long. Turns that into a real 50-50 at that point. It's Leeds that come down with the second ball though. Reece Chadwick finds Dudley. Chased off that by Harry Amass. It's just good defending from Manchester United.
Yeah, forcing them back again.
Leave him, Mendy! Come in! Reece, inside, Reece! You'll find it, Reece, you'll find it!
Booming voice of Adam Lawrence is a never ending, isn't it? The communication with his players, the coaching from the sidelines, really nice to hear. It's fascinating as well when you listen to what he's saying.
You can certainly hear it, that's for sure.
That's a good ball down the left-hand side, and an opportunity here for Leeds to get a ball into the penalty area. Dangerous one turned away by Harry Amass. Hasn't conceded the corner either. It's a throw-in out on that far side, and Amass reading the danger well.
Yeah, into the 6-yard box there, and you've got to be sure that you get a good connection with it, which he did.
Bird comes back to Billet. Knocked out of play by Mantato. Billet receives the ball from Jacob Howard. Leeds trying to find a way through a well-drilled Manchester United side.
Good, go on, Gino! Contact! Good, come on!
Devaney forces the ball all the way back to Dudley. Back it goes to Kenyon. Ball into midfield is one back well by Danny Armour. That ball's into the feet of Chido Obi. Bounces off a couple in the penalty area, stays on his feet. Referee says no penalty after eventually taking a tumble, but he will win the corner.
Yeah, he's a big lad, isn't he? Good physique as well for somebody that's, I don't think he's 17 yet.
No, 16 years old. Chido bounces off that one as well.
1-2s off some of the Leeds players there.
I mean, there's an argument there, isn't there, for contact inside the penalty area. Maybe that's where your size goes against you.
First contact!
Amass raises a gloved hand and then delivers left-footed to the back post, brought down by Monroe. Monroe, a little bit of trickery and skill to get away from the challenge. Comes back to Baumann. Baumann switches the play brilliantly. Mason going on the overlap. Harry Amass gets past the first one, but then loses out, wins the ball back. Harry Amass.
Yeah, I think he was just going to cut inside there and have a shot at goal there. Just got a little bit of a clip there. We got impeded a little bit, but won it back again.
Devaney acting as centre half, sends the ball forwards again. Mantato with a lovely turn, escapes down the right-hand side. Tackle eventually comes in. I think that's Josh McDonald that's helped out his fullback. Mantato is bundled over. Referee blows for the free kick, and I think that's Coburn Bird again. He's got to be just a little careful, Arthur.
Yeah, he's got to be careful holding on to Mantato there when he went to try and receive that ball.
We said, didn't we, that he had a bit of a job to do with the amount of minutes that were left after he received his yellow card. So, another free kick from the Manchester United right. Will it be another left-footed delivery from Harry Amass? think it will. Amas does send this one into the penalty area. Deep in again, pops out to Baumann. Baumann lays this off to Devaney. Devaney resets to Kamason. Whipped out to Amas. Scanlon just wants that to run across him. It's actually well defended by Leeds to get there. And then Scanlon just trying a little too hard to win that back, concedes the free kick.
Yeah, red shot surrounding the Leeds player as soon as he has the ball.
There they go again. Look, 3-4 red shirts around the ball. Leeds forced backwards, United pressing forwards. Scanlon. Dudley just about gets there. And Obi very nearly intercepts. Leeds living dangerously, Arthur.
Yeah, forcing the keeper to hit a long ball, which goes straight out of play. United get the ball back.
Everybody wrapped up warm in the Carrington cold. Game's heating up on the pitch. Out of play. Well, Leeds just really struggling, aren't they, to make any headway against this Manchester United side at the moment.
Yeah, just can't get out of their own half. United forcing them to try to play their way out.
Nicely tidied up by Devaney. Armour spots a nice pass out to the right hand side, brought down well by Bendito Mantato. It's pass one, finds the ball out to the right hand side. It's a lovely ball for Kamason, who puts another ball into the penalty area, which is going to be eventually scooped up by the goalkeeper.
Yeah, good play by the pair of them on that right hand side. This time he hits a early crossing, try to pick out Obi Martin.
Leeds at the other end of the field, though, might be causing United a problem here. Oh, one back by Ibrahimov. Set United going again, and this is another one of those counter-attacks United are so good at. Quickly into the penalty area, Ibrahimov takes over. He's going to let that run out of play for the corner. One end of the field to the other, quick as a flash.
Amas trotting over to hit another in-swinger in.
So it's going to be Harry Amas, who is obviously on delivery duties from that right-hand side. Been busy considering it's his first under-18 start of the season. Here he comes into the box. Dangerous ball! Goalkeeper has come and had a swing at it. Well, it could have gone absolutely anywhere off the hands of George Kenyon.
Yeah, didn't get a good connection with that. The keeper just seemed to lunge at that, helped it on its way.
Reaction of Reece Munro should tell you exactly how close that was. Scanlon from the left. Another good ball. Cleared away again by Leeds. Picked up by Kamason. Lifts one back in. Falls to Munro. Can't bring it under control. Just smashed away by Leeds. Well done from Danny Armour. Ibrahimov. Kamason. Lovely ball. Chido Obi was waiting for that. Cleared away by Leeds. Manchester United turning the screw here. Strong challenge from Jaden Kamason. He's up against Alfie Cresswell, and Cresswell's come off worse from that tackle. Won the ball for me. Referee thinks so too. Dudley gets a cross in. Kept out by Reece Munro at the opposite end of the field. Scanlon back to Amas. Hit clear. Obi lurking, but picked up by Pickles. Cresswell has picked himself back up, but he's not moving brilliantly in that centre of midfield. Relentless work ethic from this Manchester United side. They do not stop running, Arthur.
No, they don't. And two good pieces of play in the previous little possession. Armour getting in twice, done it again there. Excuse me. Not letting Leeds get any momentum to get out.
Obi allows that to run through because he was coming back from an offside position and he knew it.
Again, take it. Louis. Come wider.
Manchester United just waiting for that trigger movement from Obi up front.
Roll inside, scan. JD, control with Zach.
Monroe.
Amir, you've got to be opposite to Scanners. Keep the ball! Alright, okay.
I just need to remind myself to keep talking because I'm listening to Adam Lawrence trying to understand what he wants, and he wants almost a mirror image of Ibrahimov and Scanlon in those pocket 10 positions almost. As looks like a foul. Referee says no, get up, ball's been won. Ibrahimov chases after this, comes away with it. Monroe to Armour. Hamas. A growl of frustration as he loses out. Dudley, infield.
Up to the boom!
Pickles to Jacob Howard. Chadwick. This is better football from Leeds. Try and make some progress. Pickles. Lane comes back to Howard. Good challenge from Ibrahimov. It's Leeds that come away with it though.
It's the best piece of passing they've had.
Now they're in behind. A real opportunity here if the delivery's right. Well done, Jacob Devaney stretches, puts it behind for a corner.
That looked like a goal there. If Devaney doesn't intercept that one, Chadwick going to slide in their skipper.
Good defending from Jacob Devaney. Back into the side, as I said right at the beginning. It's his first start since the end of September. 3 games where he wasn't available were Sunderland, Nottingham Forest, Leeds, those big wins for Manchester United against Forest and Leeds. Here's the delivery. Headed up in the air by Monroe. Tidied up by Harry Hamas to the edge of the penalty area. And then a little bit of a wayward attempt from Freddie Lane back into the box.
Yeah, getting closed down quickly there. Just try to help that to the back post. Overhits it. Good play by Scanlon there.
Really done well, hasn't he, to pick that pass, and now Manchester United have got numbers down the right-hand side. Towards the byline again, wrestling for it, cleared away though by Leeds. Mason again that had made the overlapping run and into the penalty area.
Yeah, he's done that a few times already in the early parts of these games.
Bird with the throw. Well, we're starting to see the full force of Storm Burt. Getting a few notifications that there are games falling by the wayside all over the EFL at the moment. 4 hours before we get to, or 3 hours before we get to the 3 o'clock kickoffs. There's games being called off all over the place, but stay where you are. Looks like we're going to get this one through to its conclusion.
Yeah, hopefully the bad weather's keeping away at the moment.
Slightly delayed with this one because of the weather in Yorkshire. Some heavy snow over that side of the Pennines. Ibrahimov wants it back immediately. Ibrahimov. Mason trying to oblige, but well defended by Josh McDonald.
They all link up very well on that right-hand side. That's been very productive the first 20 minutes of this game. Free kick, pushing the back.
Need to be just a little bit careful over on that side. United have had a lot of their success down their right, down the Leeds left. Ball in, good start. Can it be finished off by Obi? It can't. Scanlon brings it down, turns away, calmly to Amas on the edge of the box, back to Scanlon. Intricate football from Manchester United.
Steady half, hold half, we're in. Half, connected, Reece. Well played.
Offside flag goes up and prevents any further progress.
Yeah, that cross-come shot from Ibrahimov just seemed to catch Kenyon out a little bit, whether it sort of went in the wind a little bit more. Almost ended up under the crossbar.
Well defended again.
Okay, Trump, go! Yes! Yes, Reece, go find it, Reece.
Devaney just a little over-eager.
Yeah, he's always going to win that ball. You just don't have to be too eager to do it. If you take your time, they might give you the ball.
Steps in and looks to win it back again. It's well turned around the corner by Leeds. A little bit clumsy from Kamason. Ball rolls out of play for a Leeds throw. Oh, there's a slip there and it maybe lets Leeds in. Harvey Vincent on the edge of the penalty area, pulls it back. Lane onto his left foot. Can he find enough wriggle room for the shot? It is fired in the end by Ollie Pickles, but doesn't worry anybody.
Yeah, not causing any problem for Bryn Hughes. Always going wide.
Amir, outside shoulder in the space.
Bauman. Feels like it might be getting a little slippy underfoot, Arthur. We've seen a couple of little trips and slips, haven't we?
Yeah, just a couple of sort of judgments where it's just lost the footing a little bit. Armour did it a couple of minutes ago.
Ibrahimov.
Just Reece, just connect. Reece.
United trying to win this back again, high up the field. Just that final ball at the minute for United as they're trying to work their way to the edge of the penalty area is letting them down.
It's usually the hardest one to slot somebody through. The final pass is the one that eventually can open up the defence.
Bauman using his body well. Wriggles into some space. Armour. Coming up to half an hour played. United leading by a goal to nil. Could be more actually. But for a decent save and some solid defending from Leeds United. Forget United could do with winning this one by 3 clear goals. They're going to go through top of the group in this competition. Chance for Lane. Oh, it's a wild attempt. Could have gone anywhere. It's moving all the way through the air. It ends up over the crossbar.
Yeah, I think Bryn Hughes had it covered. A good pass from the middle of the park to set him on his way. Just got underneath that and the keeper's got that covered.
Went for power. Lifted it over the bar. Monroe. To Armour.
Good. Good. Better. Well done. Higher pocket, hurry.
Danny Harmer. Now it's United's turn to try and find their way through the middle. Harry Amass clearly fouled. Referee gives the free kick.
Yeah, good play, good ball into him as well from Harmer. Fired in, controlled it well, turned from his opponent, and then gets his legs clipped from behind.
Ibrahimov standing over the free kick. Scanlon. Amass. No foul, says the referee. Obi. Yeah. As soon as you reach out at that point, as soon as you put any kind of hand on the goalkeeper, the free kick's going to be given.
He's much stronger in his left foot, and Obi Martin had just got him on his right there. He had a chance of winning that without sort of hanging on to the keeper.
Devaney heads this into Ibrahimov. Kamason. Back to Monroe. Ben Hughes acting as an extra centre-half. Amass. Goes back to Danny Harmer, who uses his body really well against Harvey Vincent, just to give himself a little bit of time and space.
Get in between, JD! Ready to go one way!
Ibrahimov drops deep to collect for United. Gets it back to. It's a good tackle from Ibrahimov. It's won the ball and it's been put into the penalty area. Chido Obi chasing after it. Launched away, but only as far as the edge of the 6-yard box. Comes down for Scanlon. Drops on the edge of the penalty area, but cleared away. Still not dealt with by Leeds. Ibrahimov looking to win it again. This time Leeds do run the ball clear.
Yeah, good goalkeeping again from Ben Hughes. Well out his box there.
Very nearly came down for James Scanlon, but the wind, little bit of a nightmare. Swirling around Carrington.
Good, Bill! Close to Bill!
Kenyon goes long and into midfield. Jacob Devaney picks up the ball. Well, they've scored some goals in recent weeks, Manchester United. This one a little tighter than we've seen in some of those games. Mantato. Kamason. Just to keep hold of the ball, does really well. That's a lovely turn too. Kamason to the byline, pulls it back, turn home, is it? No, Scanlon can't squeeze it past. Dudley on the line, who managed to be in the right place at the right time.
Kamason does ever so well to get to that dead ball line. Looks like he's surrounded by 2 Leeds players there, breaks free from them, fires it in. Looks certain that Scanlon's going to score. Dudley gets it off the line.
Well, if he puts it anywhere other than that, Arthur, it's a goal. As Arthur pointed out before, keep the goalkeeper on his right foot. That's kind of what you can expect. Throw from Harry Amass. Gets to James Scanlon, who gets a nudge in the back and can't keep it under control.
Yeah, too tight there. Just needs to throw it to somebody that's a little bit further away from the white line.
Adam Lawrence using that booming voice to continually convey his messages.
Yeah, let's go! I know. Let's come off your lad. Let's come off your lad, promise you. Go, Scan! Go on!
Conversations that happen on touchlines up and down the country every minute of every game, Arthur.
Yeah, it looked like a United throw, but it's gone against them, so you just get on with it.
Infield to Pickles. They brag him off. He's absolutely everywhere, isn't he? They brag him off. Nuisance for the opposition. Here he is again.
Yeah, he's only small, but he's like picking your pocket when he wins a ball off you.
It's good work from Leeds to get themselves to the edge of the penalty area. Dudley comes back to Howard. Dillett to Howard. Scanlon chasing. Pickles. Chadwick finds Vincent. Harry Amas judged to have committed the foul on Harvey Vincent. Free kick to Leeds United.
Yeah, I think he just overran the ball a little bit and he was hoping somebody was going to foul him. Amas got a bit of the ball there, but the ref blew the whistle.
I'm with you. I think Harry Amas has won the ball, but referee thinks otherwise. And this is dangerous. First real set piece for Leeds to cause Manchester United trouble with. Get the delivery right. Could have a real opportunity. Chadwick is going to take plenty to aim at in the penalty area too. Whips it in, near post, flicked on. Harvey Vincent can't get there. Manchester United can clear it away. Dudley steals in before Mantato. Obi looking to pressure McDonald. You brag him off. Chases after it. Can't get there.
Almost won it. And because the Leeds player let it go, you'd think maybe another red shot would have been up with a bragging with.
Scanlon tracks infield. Looks to get it back out to Bauman. Can't complete that pass. Chadwick going to try and get this back to Vincent. Being tracked by Daniel Armour. Cross is a good one. Well tidied up by Jaden Kamason. Mantato. All of a sudden Manchester United are at the other end of the field. Leeds tracking back. Mantato into the penalty area. Needs to find the right pass. Lifts it towards the back post, but just too deep.
Over everybody. Done the hard part. It's just that final pass. Trying to set one of the strikers up.
Go, down to start. Space first, JD. Deep connection in the first phase, go.
Not sure the scoreline is entirely reflective of the first 37 minutes that we've seen.
Yeah, they got that early goal, Liam, and you just thought they'd have added to it, but they kept pressing away, and as the game wears on, people get tired and you get more chances. They've just got to be patient.
Scanlon. Amas. He's won the ball again, Harry Amas, but the referee says it's a free kick and he's actually going to go in the book, and I think that's I think he's been hard done to twice, Arthur.
Yeah, the 2 free kicks against them have come in the short period, and I think that's what's got the ref back up.
Well, now I've seen it back, I'm less convinced that it wasn't a foul. Sorry, referee. So that's both number 3s in the book. One for Leeds, one for Manchester United. Coben Burden, Harry Amas. Just going to have a stop in play here because Harry Amas has gone down. I think he's caught a stray arm.
All right.
Best pleased with whatever's happened.
Yeah, caught him up sort of near his neck, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Top
just
of
coming
Lane's
together.
head.
Yeah.
Go right in, Scanners. Bendy can stay wide for longer. Stay connected. Stay connected.
Monroe. He's just overrun that. Barrels into the challenge, gives away the free kick. It was just a slightly heavy touch.
Yeah, just overran the ball there and had to then lunge in.
It looked like he was going to make up the ground for a moment, but as quick as he is, Reece Monroe, he's not that fast.
Good, Harvey.
Devaney. It's a lovely ball. Ibrahimov on the run. United in a good position here. Ibrahimov into the penalty area. Gets the cross in. Scanlon with the finish. That is absolutely brilliant. What a team goal from Manchester United. One end to the other. Ibrahimov's cross. Scanlon's finish. And Manchester United lead by 2-0. Scanlon's 10th of the season.
Yeah, he's in good goal-scoring form at the moment, isn't he? And Ibrahimov does the damage getting to that dead ball line, fires in a great cross, and Scanlon thought he was going to score earlier, which was cleared off the line this time. He takes no chances with that, and makes sure he gets a good connection with it.
Terrific. Scanners goal scoring areas. Well done.
Same lad on the line, Dudley as well, but this time it's fired in.
I think Leeds might be questioning how you leave James Scanlon that free on the edge of the 6-yard box. But the run from Ibrahimov is excellent. Control from him is excellent. Manchester United double their lead.
Yeah, if you can get to that dead ball line and fire in a cross, it's hard for defenders chasing back. Sometimes it can end up in their own net. But Scanlon was well placed there to connect with that cross. It was perfect.
Waiting for the throw on the far side. It's well done from Coburn Bird. Slides in, gets it back to the goalkeeper. Chip pass into the window hasn't gone particularly well for Leeds.
Good, Bendy. Keep going.
Forward ball to Chadwick. Chadwick's going to try and squeeze a ball in behind, but easily fieldable by George Kenyon, by Cameron Byrne-Hughes.
Yeah, he's done that side of his game very well. Concentration's been excellent, watching the play, and picked up overhit balls into his 18-yard box.
So, as it stands right now, with Manchester United leading by 2-0, Leeds top of the group, 6 points, goal difference of 3. Lovely sliding intervention from Byrne-Hughes. Ball goes out of play. Manchester United in second place with 6 points and a goal difference of 2. So one more goal for Manchester United here puts Manchester United top of the Group B table in the Under-18s Premier League. Compounded, of course, by the fact that that would be another goal conceded by top of the table Leeds. Free kick to United, says the referee. So one more, Arthur, is what they need to go through top of the table.
Yeah, and they've just got to just keep playing the way they're playing, and I'm sure they'll get chances in the second half. Might even get some more still in the first half.
Harry Amass has stayed high up the field here, and all of a sudden he's got a bit of a run. Can he get to the byline? No, forced backwards. Finds Scanlon. Scanlon to Devaney. Devaney switches to the right-hand side. Kamason does get the crossing towards the back post. Ibrahimov. Obi! 3-0 Manchester United. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Cross from the right's great. The header from Ibrahimov to get it back to Obi is absolutely brilliant. And Manchester United's number 9 finishes from close range for 3.
Ibrahimoff's done ever so well to get up there at the back post. He's not the biggest on the pitch, but he's certainly leapt well there and nodded that back down to Obi Martin. Not going to miss from there. Good play again from Camison on that right hand side. Good ball in the back post. Ibrahimoff read the situation well there. Thought it was going to be too hard for him, but he was stretched there and got the header.
Well, I think that's probably a little more representative of the first 45 minutes we've seen now, Arthur. United have been pretty dominant for most of this half. Leeds have just had 2 moments where they've switched off in the space of 3 or 4 minutes, really. Could be more here because United are piling it on. Obi edge of the penalty area. Devaney finds Mantato. Mantato with space into the penalty area to Scanlon. Scanlon to Amas. Amas just has to hold up. So difficult for Leeds, and now if they want to take anything out of the game, they've really got to go at it, and it's just going to open up more spaces for this United side to try and exploit. Scanlon to Amas. Devaney.
Yeah, good mopping up in midfield play from Devaney, winning that ball a minute ago, chasing back into his own half.
Well, everything that Manchester United have got from this game has come from the right-hand side, hasn't it? The Manchester United right-hand side. Coburn Bird's had a little bit of a tough time, the Leeds United left-back. And every time United have managed to find a route down that side, something good has come from it.
Yeah, he's had to deal with 2 or 3 red shots coming at him on that right-hand side. Mantato, Kamason, Monroe's joined in as well.
Ibrahimoff too for the second goal. Scanlon. Referee is going to blow the half-time whistle with almost no added time at the end of the first 45 minutes. Manchester United leading Leeds United by 3-0. Jayden Kamason with the first one, scampering away down the right-hand side, finishing really well at the back post. James Scanlon from the edge of the 6-yard box, finishing off a brilliant Amir Ibrahimoff run to make it 2. And then right on the stroke of half-time, another ball from the right-hand side, headed back across goal by Amir Ibrahimoff to Chido Obi, who finished first time with his left foot to make it 3 to Manchester United. And at the break in the Premier League Cup, Manchester United lead Leeds United by 3-0. So it's going to be Obi Martin to get us started. Once the referee has gone through his final checks, both watches, whistle, and we are underway in the second half of the Under-18s Premier League Cup game. Manchester United leading Leeds by 3-0 at Carrington. Lofted forwards. Well, that's going to be the challenge for United. That win just holding the ball up. Devaney trying to latch onto the end of this. Finds Amas. Amas just trying to keep that clear of Lane, who is clearly pulling at the arm of the Manchester United forward. Brought away by Monroe. Zach Bauman and Armour. Armour's just taken his time and finds a pass to Ibrahimoff. Should be a United throw. Tackle from McDonald, knocks it out of play. Monroe makes the first challenge. That's nearly an excellent ball into the feet of Lane. Just evades him by an inch or 2.
Yeah, sweeping up there, Harry Amas coming across from his left back position, getting it back to Bryn Hughes.
Runs! Do it, do it!
Mason with the throw. Bauman takes it on. Bauman finds Mantato. Mantato is going to try and run it into the penalty area, but runs into a Leeds United shirt.
Good play again from Ibrahimov there. Getting back in, wins a header and keeps Leeds under pressure in their own half.
Wind and the rain whipping across the Carrington Training Centre. Chadwick. Drilled into the box, turned away by Monroe.
Yeah, difficult ball into the box there. Monroe's dealt with that again.
Leeds down the right to Chadwick. Amas steps in, just shields the ball out of play for a United goal kick.
Yeah, Leeds playing with the win now, so I'm sure they'll fancy their chances of trying to put United under a little bit more pressure. But certainly the ball's playing into the wind, it sometimes holds up for you, like we're doing at the moment. The ball holds up for the front players a little bit better.
Just a case of readjusting your weights and measures.
Yeah.
How much pace you're putting on the ball, etc, etc.
Amir, as Tammy's receiving it, we need to run off that, so be in a position where you're higher and can go.
More instructions from Adam Lawrence.
Harry!
I mean, finds only a Leeds defender, cleared away to Daniel Armour. Amas.
Midfield!
Needed an option, didn't he, Harry Amas? Didn't have it immediately. Forced backwards. It's a bit of movement. Scanlon can't bring it under control. Neither can Dudley. It's how to play for another Manchester United throw. Obi looks to win that back, is upended. Referee having absolutely none of that. Or the tackle on Harry Amas. Just has his pocket picked, Harry Amas, by Dudley. Dudley, who saved one off the line from James Scanlon in the first half. Otherwise, we could be looking at 4 or 5, really.
Yeah, I think he was surprised even that he managed to clear that, Dudley. Certainly Scanlon was.
Obi chasing after it, wins his side of corner.
Yeah, complaining about getting his shirt tugged.
Well, all good strikers do that, don't they?
All the same.
Draw the attention of the referee.
Nothing wrong with that, yeah.
To what's going on. The former Arsenal man, the Dane, has found the back of the net already today. Monroe trying to meet that. Leeds going to get it away.
Good.
Ibrahimov lurking. Well, the goalkeeper was given the hurry up there by a rapidly approaching Amir Ibrahimov.
Because he's left-footed, he's hitting it over that way that he's facing.
That's brilliant from Mason, who's had to scamper after that from Devaney because of the wind. He's controlled it fantastically.
Yeah, the wind just drifting that crossfield pass from Devaney there.
Angles, higher down. Now lock it down, Reece. You're too far away, Reece.
Ibrahimov. Devaney is fouled. Made absolutely certain, Jacob Devaney, that the referee was blown for that free kick.
Hammy,
Yeah, he's only 10 yards away, you can see that as well. Devaney forced into that. Just a trailing leg catches him.
Captain's armband back on Jacob Devaney today. He was such an instrumental part of what Manchester United's under-18s went and did last season, with the under-18s Premier League win, the playoff win, the Premier League Cup win. Good to have him back in the side with the experience now. Not a million miles away from figuring out exactly when the FA Youth Cup third round game is going to be played. Can't be played before the 14th of December, that one. So we'll just wait and see exactly when that will be against Coventry. Ball into the penalty area, drifts away. Scanlon. Apologies, Amas goes cross-field to Ibrahimov, who he's desperately trying to get back round Joe Billett, can't do so.
Yeah, he just uses his arm there a little bit, the ref saw it.
Yes, and again. Good, Chino.
Obi.
Good, go.
Scanlon. Amas.
Keep it.
United back into this rhythm now of moving the ball as well as they do.
Good, Cammy.
Good, JD, just open the passer in if you're not going to get it.
Burn Hughes. Gets it back from Reece Munro. He was looking for that early ball to Mantato.
Just overhit it a little bit.
Mantato gets it now though. Finds Ibrahimov. There's a little bit of a slip into the challenge there from Baumann.
Yeah, just lost his foot and caught the lad.
Understood, I think, by Alfie Cresswell.
Get your feet ready. Have a look. Organise. Yes. Brilliant, Chino.
Obi Martin
Hey, ref. Not 10. Not 10.
says that Chino Obi Martin is not 10,
Your lad's not 10.
but actually not being 10 gives him a disadvantage there, because it means that he's further away from the ball when it goes past him.
Yeah,
I mean, if he'd been 10, he'd have been even closer to it.
But the referee's trying to ref it how he sees you've got to be more than 10 yards. I can understand how the way you've got it there.
Anyway, you can hear the dismay in the voice of Adam Lawrence as he was asking the referee that question. I think Leeds will be very grateful for the fact that the whistle went, because Obi was well on the way. This is United just trying to figure out what that wind is doing and whether they can play that ball into the channel over the top and hope that it's held up. See the rain coming in sideways from right to left.
Good, Bendy. Yes, go.
Tato starting the press. Leeds managing to play through it. Dudley comes inside to Billett. Pickles back to Louis Dudley.
Yeah, they're enjoying a little bit more possession that they had at the start of the game, because they've got that wind at their back now.
Makes a difference. United having to work just a little bit harder in this second period. Baumann tracking back here as the ball ends up at the feet of Cresswell. Infield to Chadwick. Cresswell back down the line to Dudley. That's not the position that Leeds want to be in, is running back towards their own goal, Arthur.
Yeah, 4 red shots trying to force them back again.
Munro heads this forward to Devaney.
Yeah, he does a lot of mopping up in there, doesn't he?
Mason. Donald trailing in his wake. Monroe. Bauman, that's a foul, and the free kick is United.
A little bit clumsy there.
No real chance of winning that ball cleanly from Cresswell in that situation. Always running a risk of giving away the free kick.
And Bowman's facing his own goals, so you can understand they get a little bit frustrated if they're chasing the ball for so long.
Across it comes from Cameron Byrne-Hughes. Monroe finds a ball to Obi. It's a good ball into the middle as well. Obi holds it up well. Rides the challenge too. Armour thumps this to the left-hand side, and Amas. Amas gets round the first one, finds Scanlon. Scanlon's going to play that against the Leeds United player. Should be out for a Manchester United corner.
And he's give it the other way, the referee. Scanlon thinks it's a corner.
Well, Scanlon's trying to explain that he was heading to the right and the ball's gone left, so how on earth can it be a goal kick? Replay would suggest that James Scanlon has a point. Well, Devaney's done really well. Offside flag goes up.
Yeah, he drops into that hole when the fullbacks push on a little bit. Reads what's the situation very well.
Been a little bit of a stickier opening to the second half than it was to the first. Leeds showing some stiff opposition at the beginning of this second period. Chance here maybe. No, Manchester United steal it back. Mantato goes back out to the right-hand side. Mansato.
Yeah, he needs some help. He needs some help a little bit quicker. Mason's trying to join in and help him there.
Clearance from the keeper finds only Monroe.
Brilliant, Reese. Well done, Reese. Organise early.
Flagged early. I'm not sure that ever actually crossed the line, but the assistant, a bit closer than I am, pops his flag in the end.
Yeah, I think Monroe just felt as if he was sort of stretching to keep that in.
It's well done from Leeds to get themselves out of a sticky situation. Ibrahimoff back, dives in, will concede the free kick. Just a little bit out of control from Ibrahimoff as he's trying to stop Coburn Bird.
Got a bit of the ball and a bit of the player.
Maybe I've misread that from first viewing.
I don't know who got the yellow card there. I don't think. Maybe somebody said something.
Yeah, I think Jacob Devaney's had something to say and has gone in the book. Well, Jacob Devaney is the captain. He should be allowed to have the conversation with the referee, unless that conversation has just strayed over the line. Chadwick lifts it into the box. Comfortable in the end for Byrne-Hughes. Scanlon. Garmas on the run.
I think he was going to try and just lay it into Armas, and Armas went bombing past him.
Conditions not making life easy for anybody at the minute. As you can see, rain absolutely pouring down. Change then as Jim Thwaites is onto the field for Manchester United. Baumann makes way. Well, Thwaites is metronomic in the centre of midfield for United. We'll just keep things ticking over. Lovely breaking things up, and on transition play for United will find those passes forward.
Ball just sticking in the air a little bit, didn't carry all the way to Kamason.
Thumped clear. Obi just gets a little nudge there, doesn't it? Pushes him off the ball. Oh, United pressing high up the field. This is where the problems come. It's well dealt with in the end.
Martin was just looking there to nick that off him.
Scanlon up and helping out, making life really tricky. It's a good ball through. Chance here potentially for McDonald. Finds Vincent.
Yeah, good play from Armour, not diving in, just forcing the Leeds back.
Back in numbers as well, United. Something that Ruben Amorim was asked about in his press conference yesterday. Was the, you know, what he was expecting, and he was saying that Manchester United need to run back quicker. He made a joke with the journalists about the fact that they thought that too. And then we saw the training footage of a little bit of that as well. Those recovery runs from Manchester United.
Yeah, it's the hardest thing to do, really, chase the ball when you've not got it. You don't feel so tired when you have the ball.
Scanlon brings this down, finds Ibrahimov scampering away, finds Amas, edge of the box. Thinks about a ball into the penalty area. Ibrahimov again just tries to skate around a couple. Referee is going to give the free kick away against Harry Amas.
More passes.
Yeah, didn't like the challenge.
Not sure there was much in it, was there?
Can't see anything, but you've said before he's a little bit closer than we are. Didn't look anything wrong with it.
Kenyon under pressure from Chido Obi. Thwaites tidies up. Devaney sends it back to Armour. Armour's very good in those situations.
Yeah, knows what he's doing.
Ibrahimov. Mantato.
Yeah, very tight. It suits Leeds. It suits Leeds if they can get a tackle in.
Hoisted forwards. Comes down for Kamason. Scanlon. Oh, dearie me. That's a heavy challenge. It's going to be a yellow card. Immediately, I was a little concerned. Scanlon's back on his feet straight away, which is good news.
I mean, you're going to get challenges like that coming in with the conditions as well. People miscontrol it, then they've got to slide in and lunge.
It was Ollie Pickles who picks up the yellow card for his troubles. Oof. Crunching challenge offer.
Yeah, and you've got a player standing, Scanlon standing, whereas the momentum of Pickles is coming into the tackle.
Yeah, they make you wince, those. Thwaites and Amas standing over this. Thwaites delivers right-footed in towards the back post. He's trying to hoop that all the way round for Chido Obi. Straight out of play. Can have another substitution here. Figure out who that is in just a second for you.
Yeah, Thwaites just try to curl it in that 6-yard box and hit too hard into the wind.
It's going to be Jacob Render that comes on. Can't tell you who he's come on for just yet.
Scanners, get right up.
Jacob Render played up front
Be
in their
central,
last
the
game
two of you.
against Wolves. 1-all. It is Freddie Lane that's made way. So Freddie Lane off and replaced by Jacob Render. Wouldn't surprise me if Harvey Vincent goes out wide to the right-hand side here and Jacob Render actually plays through the middle, but we'll keep a little eye on it as United have another foray forward.
Jimmy, well done.
Conditions getting slipperier and slipperier. More and more slippery. Slipperier? I don't know which is the right word.
Well, your English is better than mine, I think.
Yes.
Not sure it is on this occasion.
Good.
We'll go with more and more slippery. Well, one back. Ass.
Hammy can do that, Reese.
Monroe. Tato. Ball's poked out of play. Not quite got the rhythm of the first half. This second period, Arthur, has it?
No, they've dug in a little bit more and a bit more competitive, as you would expect. 3-0 down at half-time.
Ball into the channel for Chido Obi to chase. Offside flag is up against Manchester United striker.
Yeah, as the sleet comes still tumbling down, it's just found it hard to get the rhythm going in that first half, which was excellent.
Going to get more and more player shots as we go through this, so that camera crew can wipe the lenses so we can actually see what's going on. Amas manages to wriggle free. Got some space down that left-hand side as well. Chops back, it's got Scanlon in field. Scanlon immediately wants to drive towards the penalty area, gives it back to Amas. Amas feigns the cross. Ibrahimov. Thwaites. Devaney comes back to Armour. Scanlon is going to get there, gets to the byline, gets the cross in too, straight at the goalkeeper. Obi was waiting.
A bit better from United to get the ball at that dead ball line. Scanlon's cross just too close to Kenyon.
Monroe. Mason looking for that ball forward towards Mantato.
Get round! Round!
Yeah, it's absolutely miserable at Carrington for spectators, and I would imagine players too. Wind will be absolutely freezing now, they're all soaking. But United have got 20 more minutes of a job to do here. They lead by 3-0, and they need that 3-goal cushion, don't forget.
Flag up early there.
Chido, hurry! Have a jog coming, Chido. Let's go. Hurry, let's go.
Chelsea look like they lead by 1-0. Harry Amas coming to the sidelines to be replaced by Manchester United. Be Mills that comes on, I would imagine. Incorrect. Biancheri. Swap a left back for a striker, why not?
Yeah.
Obi may also have left the field. That might be why Biancheri's on. That would make more sense. Ball over the top for Scanlon. Offside flag. Gives the free kick to Leeds. Samuel Lassalle is the other substitute that came onto the field. Be a little bit of a shift around this for Manchester United. Biancheri, Ibrahimov, highest players. Sale drops into midfield. Monroe comes out to the right. Mason. Mantato that's gone to left back for United. Biancheri to Kamason. One touch too many maybe for Kamason.
Just needed to pick a pass out there to the right where Lassalle was free.
Good. Just play Samuel there, coming.
In the Premier League, Chelsea 1-0 up at Leicester. They're playing 35 minutes of that game. Chelsea have had a second ruled out for offside. Chance here. Oh, what an effort that is from the edge of the penalty area. Very nearly sneaks in the top corner. United thankful that the wind has probably carried it up and over the top.
Vincent cutting inside on his left foot. I think Burnhus again knew it was going to fly over the crossbar or wide of it.
Was scrambling, wasn't he, the Manchester United goalkeeper? Just managed to pour water all over Arthur. I'm dreadfully sorry, Arthur. Crunching tackle in the middle.
Yeah. Felt that one. Felt that one, yeah.
Yeah, that was a crunching challenge. Oof, yeah.
Come in, I've been jogging.
We're just going to have a little bit of a break here whilst treatment is given. Let's take a look at the 3 goals that Manchester United have scored, shall we? Because really good first half from the Reds. This was the first one. Jaden Kamason aiming for the back post and scoring at the back post.
Yeah, it looked easy, didn't it? Knew what he was doing.
Down the right-hand side again, and Ibrahimov this time is the provider. James Scanlon gobbled those up all day long for his 10th of the season. And then Ibrahimov again.
Great knockback for Obi Martin there.
High fives all round. Big weekend on MUTV. We start tomorrow with Manchester United's women's trip to Chelsea women. We start our coverage at 5 to 12 for a 12 o'clock kickoff. United looking to continue their unbeaten run in the WSL. And then straight after that, 25 past 3, we start Match Day Live as Ruben Amorim's Manchester United take on Ipswich Town at Portman Road. Kickoff down there is 4:30. We will bring you all of the build-up and radio commentary of the game. Down the left-hand side for United again as they look to progress with Bendito Mantato.
Yeah, switched over to the left-hand side. He's played that position a few times as well. Very comfortable as well.
Yeah, it's more of a left-back role for Mantato with Scanlon left wing. Lascelles come to the right-hand side in the position that Mantato was in.
Again, excellent defending from Amar.
Yeah, he's done well, hasn't he? That's really good from Kamason as well. Turn around the corner. LaSalle is charging towards the penalty area. Got Biancheri in the middle. LaSalle just overruns it, and a good clearance comes in from Jacob Howard.
Just took a heavy touch there, otherwise he was going to be in, I think. Good defending, no questions asked, just booted the ball out, which you've got to do.
Sometimes just got to clear your lines. Leeds have got it all the way out to Dudley on the right-hand side, and some room for them to run in. Devaney charging backwards to help out. Concedes the free kick, but it's a lovely bit of running from Jacob Devaney just to keep the pressure on the ball.
Yeah, he gets back, gets a tackle in, give a foul away, but it allows all the red shirts to get back in position now.
So, what can Leeds do from here? Chadwick standing over the ball. Clipped in, headed goalwards. Always heading wide, I think. Didn't make enough of a connection to really trouble Manchester United's keeper.
Just got the merest of touches on it. Not able to direct it anywhere.
He just wants you to stand with him.
Ben Hughes plays the short pass to Armour. Scanlon. Mantato loses out. Now having to charge back as Harvey Vincent gets a ball in towards the penalty area, hits the side netting.
Yeah, he's just trying to fire that into the 6-yard area where a couple of his teammates were. Bragimov, just as that's stolen away from him. Cresswell gets the ball out to Vincent, right-hand side. Good defending. Just back in so many numbers, aren't they, United? Yeah, Mantato just standing up there, really, not diving in.
Cleared away by Armour. Finds Devaney. You find Scanlon. Scanlon closed down really quickly. Munro. Lovely tackle from Munro. And he gets back to his feet, wins the ball. Should win the free kick as well. It's brilliant from Reece Munro.
Yeah, good defending, trying to bring the ball out, just getting his arm held. McDonald gets a yellow card for his troubles out.
Yeah, the referee having that conversation with him. It's really clever from Reece Munro, isn't it?
He's done well to win the ball and then bring it out, but got hampered. The refs dished out a yellow card for that.
Maybe slightly unfairly. Biancheri trying to be a nuisance, trying to turn the ball over.
Certainly had a bit more defending to do, United, in this period.
LaSalle. Pops out to Kamason. To try and work that round the corner. Munro tidies up. Thwaites. Armour. Forward by Mantato.
Closer, Jimmy.
United now with 9 minutes to play. It's in their hands, really. Clean sheet is imperative if they're going to finish top, and giving the ball away to Harvey Vincent from there is not brilliant, but forces a pretty decent stop out of Cameron Bird-Hughes.
Yeah, he's done well getting down that. Skidded in front of him, I think. Not quite, just carried all the way through him, but in the correct position.
Well, United currently top in the group, but if they were to concede, that honour would go back to Leeds United.
Yeah, Mansato drawing the foul in there. I think Leeds maybe know the arithmetic that you just said.
Oh, this is Biancheri at his very best into the penalty area. Biancheri shifted onto his right foot. Oh, what a save. What a brilliant stop that is from George Kenyon.
He's done everything right there. He's done everything that you would expect him to do. Open the goals up, nicks the ball away, opens the goals right up, bringing it back onto his right foot, and give the keeper a round of applause there. He's done well to narrow the angle and get anything on it to get it over the crossbar.
He has come absolutely flying out, Kenyon, and he's got something on it to turn it away, but the little shift onto his right foot from Biancheri is so good to watch. Thwaites with the delivery, outswinger, headed away. One bounce, Kamason going to try and lift that forward again. And free kick's gone United's way. Can only think that's for handball.
Yeah, I think Kamason was just trying to flick it up in the air over him, and possibly has used his hand, maybe not intentional, but he's right on top of it again, the ref.
Either that or it's a high boot somewhere in there. Hard to tell from first viewing. Gotta say, I didn't see anything in that passage of play that made me think it was a free kick.
The bodies were that close together, so whether the ref thinks a hand's been used or high foot.
Kamason. Back to Thwaites. Armour. Mantato. Scanlon's tried to flick that round the corner. It's good running from Jaden Kamason too. All of a sudden, Josh McDonald had two things to worry about, not one.
He's done well sprinting back there, getting his body in front of McDonald.
Scanlon. It's an absolutely fantastic ball forward, and Scanlon's done really well to get on the end of it. Just gets stolen away from him.
Ready, looking for work, well done.
Ready and game. Keep it in front, Samuel. Get round. Come back to me.
Defensively resolute Manchester United, and that's being led by Reece Munro at the moment. Biancheri only got one mode, and that's towards goal. Picks up Ibrahimov. Ibrahimov just lifts that over the top.
Yeah, he's gone for the sort of chip really rather than power. Kenyon read that as well. It just drifted over the crossbar in the end.
Yeah, he might be a little disappointed there, Ibrahimov, because he's not under massive pressure. Vincent comes back down the line. Howard finds Kenyon. Through the middle from the goalkeeper. Bird. Offside. Well, that's a few times that Leeds have tripped the offside trap in this game.
They've got into decent positions and just gone forward too quickly. They certainly have made a little bit more of a game of it. And I was going to say probably they understand that with the scoreline being the way it is, they could struggle to get through. That's why they look as if they're pushed on to actually try to win a goal back.
Munro.
Certainly United have had more defending to do.
Munro's found that ball into the channel really well today as well. Biancheri more than happy to chase those down. Thwaites goes back to the goalkeeper, Byrne Hughes. I can imagine there's some players out there that'll be quite looking forward to a hot shower after this.
Yeah, a bit of tiredness creeping in, that's why you see a few misplaced passes going.
Again, Jim, well done.
Used to play rugby on a Sunday morning, and I was always a bath guy rather than a shower guy, especially when it's freezing cold and muddy like this.
Yeah, there's nothing better after it than soaking in a bath.
Jim Thwaites, lovely touch to get himself out of a little bit of trouble.
It was fired at him, wasn't it, from Bryn Hughes?
Forceful pass. Good tackle.
Forceful tackle then.
Oh. Wow.
He thinks he's won the ball and his momentum takes him into Mantato, I think it was.
Didn't feel like a foul to me, felt like a good strong challenge. There was no complaints from Mantato either.
No.
Dudley goes in the book. Five yellow cards handed out. 6 if you include Harry Amass, which you should. And Tato plays this back to Armour. Armour plays it against Harvey Vincent. Loops out to edge of the penalty area. Thwaites makes the challenge despite losing his footing.
Just going to say that, he actually done well to slide in there and still get a challenge in.
Leeds pushing. McDonald keeps it in. Mason forces him backwards. Monroe, LaSalle. McDonald. United having to defend pretty deep here. This latest foray forward by Leeds United. It's found Reece Chadwick, and the offside flag is up again.
Yeah, just too eager again, just to get in behind if they can. They've certainly enjoyed a decent amount of possession the last 15 minutes. But United have defended well.
60 seconds left to play, plus any stoppages at the end. We had about 40 seconds at the end of the first half. I can't imagine we're going to have any more at the end of the second half. Maybe the substitutions might give us a little bit of extra time.
Oh, the ref's looking for a hot shower as well.
Cameron Byrne-Hughes sends it upfield. He's taken 40 seconds out of the game. Biancheri just going to run himself into a little bit of space here. Gabe Biancheri forced to Mantato. Harvey Vincent. It's got to be a shove on the edge of the penalty area.
Don't have to, he's going nowhere. He's run himself into trouble, Vincent, so don't tackle him, don't foul him.
Yes, go on, Gabe! Terrific, Gabe!
Biancheri working hard there, but it's Leeds that have come away with it. Last foray forward potentially for them. Jim Thwaites is pulled backwards and the referee gives the free kick. That should take us to full time, there or thereabouts, Arthur.
Yeah, not happy with the Leeds players. Referee getting a bit of stick from the guys in white shirts.
I mean, the onus is always with the defender there, isn't it? The balance of power is with the defender. As soon as you feel hands on your back,
you're going to go down.
Of course, and the referee is then going to give the free kick. So you can hear ex-professionals up and down the country screaming, "Don't foul, don't foul, don't foul," in those situations. Thumped clear. Brought down by Scanlon. Biancheri looks to get there. Bragimov slides in. Referee's going to give a yellow card to Ibragimov for making no contact. Is that is it for intent?
Well, if he had made contact, it would have been difficult, but The ref's coming over at the side now.
No. 3, 6 and 10. Was it? No. 10 wasn't. It was 6 for running the ball away. Right. It was 6 for running away for the ball.
All right, so we've got some clarity. Jacob Devaney's gone in the book for throwing the ball away. The linesman thought that was the second yellow card for Ibrahimov, and the referee's put him straight with the notes that he's made on the back of his yellow card, Arthur.
Yeah, that's the way it seems to have panned out. You described that perfectly.
Should be a goal kick. Cameron Byrne-Hughes, every trick in the book to see this through to the end. Don't forget, Manchester United needed to win this by 3 clear goals to finish top of the group and go through.
That's why Leeds have pushed on and tried to run for every ball.
Yeah, they only needed one back, didn't they?
The ball, yeah.
Thump forward. Down in midfield by Leeds. They know they only need one. United know that they need a clean sheet. Monroe flicks a left foot at it, concedes the corner.
Yeah, stayed on his feet and just watched the ball.
So, Reece Chadwick with the opportunity to deliver into the penalty area from the corner. Leeds have got almost everybody up, including the goalkeeper. In fact, they have got everybody up, including the goalkeeper. Ball is into the box. Heads go up, cleared away. Scanlon lifts it clear. Referee puts his whistle to his lips. Full-time whistle goes, and Manchester United beat Leeds United by 3-0. Those 3 goals coming in the first half. Jayden Kamason opening the scoring, sliding in underneath the goalkeeper and scoring at the back post. Second goal came from James Scanlon. Lovely run down the right-hand side from Amir Ibrahimov, who managed to find Scanlon on the edge of the 6-yard box. And it was Ibrahimov involved in the third for United as well. He nodded the cross back across goal for Chido Obi to score from close range too. No goals in the second half, but United have defended resolutely to give themselves the win in the Under-18s Premier League Cup and top the group. They've beaten Leeds United by 3-0.